everyone. Hi, I just want to talk to you today about how YouTube is really looking for small creators to really promote and to for you to get paid. You don't have to have expensive equipment to run a YouTube channel. Look, I am in my late 50s and we should all be on YouTube. We've got so much to give to talk about what we know and what people can relate with as well. And I just want to shoot this video just to just to be raw and to be real with you, to say get on YouTube because you can make some money from YouTube. YouTube is looking to create creators like you to pay you through the adverts. I'm just going to drink my water because I'm real. I'm not editing this video. I am real, and I've just been for a long walk, hour and a half, and I've just been, thinking and looking at the beauty around me, for example. But we can go on YouTube every single day. You got something on your mind, you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. You can give as little or as much as you want to on YouTube. You don't have to get really personal. Just talk about, what your day in life is like, for example, or maybe talk about your job, what you do, for example, that's going to help other people that is possibly in the same job as you and wants to know how you're managing and how you're coping, how you're juggling the job as well as YouTube, for example. Look, I am posting YouTube content every single day, and I am really stuck on doing that because I want to show you how this can be done. And you know what? Listen, you can see behind me here the equipment that I had many years ago when I started over 10 years ago on YouTube. I had the fancy camera. Look at it. I have this fancy camera here. You can see it. I also had this as well. I also had this camera as well. And I had the fancy mic, got it hooked up, if I was outside, so that it would take away the sounds from outside, for example. Now I can even record outside, and I've just put my earpods in, for example, and I've got my iPhone that I use as well when I'm out and about. I just make sure I've got plenty of storage on there, and then I just press the YouTube app on my phone, and then I then can just upload. So I make sure that I record for about 20 minutes now. 15 to 20 minutes is really good sweet spot for YouTube videos, for example. YouTube is really pushing out small creators. They're looking for people like you and to pay you for placing their adverts, for businesses like Pepsi Cola, the big organizations, or any organization, to put their adverts on your channel if it's related to people watching, because it's about people watching your video and keeping them engaged so that they stay with you, so that your ads can be placed at the beginning, the middle, or the end of a video that you do. Now look, I've been on here for about 3.5 minutes and I've still got so much to say. Look, when I started years ago, we had the old tapes, these old tapes that we'd put in the video recorder. I mean, I wish I had that to show you as well. And this is how old I am. I'm showing you these cassette tapes that we used to use to play music or to record and to talk, for example, or even listen to music, for example. So I'm old school and I'm on YouTube. I have got all the old gadgets. Listen, when I was on YouTube, I had backdrops, I had green screen. You can possibly see part of my green screen, which is over here. And I still use my green screen from now and again, for example, and that's my choice. You don't have to do that, because I'm used to it. I've paid for it, so I'm going to use the green screen, for example. Not all the time, but sometimes I like to use it to take a photo so that I can do a thumbnail. Look, you don't even need to do a fancy thumbnail now. on YouTube. Before, years ago, you had to do fancy thumbnails, you have to go into Canva, you got to do text, you got to say this, and it doesn't need to be that way now. It is so much easier for you as a new up and coming creator. You can be on YouTube and you can be paid on YouTube. Look, I've been posting on YouTube consistently for 2 months now, for example, and I get paid, say, £100 a month. I know that doesn't seem like much, but as I'm getting bigger and getting more into the algorithm, then I will grow. The payments will increase. And this is why I want to show you what is possible as well. Look, I've got 35,000 subscribers. I'm still a small YouTuber. I'm not one that's got 100,000 or a million. I want to get to 100,000. That is my goal, to get to 100,000 so I can get that silver YouTube trophy, for example. I would love to get the gold, but hey ho, I'm quite happy with even getting to 50,000 subscribers. I'd be so honored and grateful, and I'm so grateful to you that's been supporting me in my channel with your subscriptions, and I want to keep giving you value as well. But I also want to show you how you can make some money as well. And all you need is to get to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watched hours, and then you can be monetized with YouTube. Imagine that. And then once you get monetized with YouTube, then you can start getting paid once you've verified and ID'd yourself as well. And there's no stopping you. You just post a video once a day, 20 minutes, even while you're in your car. You can be driving and talking to the camera. Just have your iPhone hooked up so that, you know, it's facing you, and then you can talk about what you're doing, that you're driving to work, you know, how you're feeling today, what's the weather like, it's cold, it's nippy, you know, that type of thing. And you can then be uploading that on YouTube to say what your day was like at work today, for example, or are you dreading going into work today? You just, you know, you just had some days off from the holidays, for example, from the festive season, and you know, you got to get yourself back into that routine, because when you have that time off, especially with the festive season, you're eating more, aren't you? You're more relaxed, you're with family, friends, you're traveling around, for example, visiting loved ones that you don't see very often, and then suddenly, boom, it's back to work, back to reality. You know, you got to get yourself back into that mode again. So maybe you could do a video to talk about how you're feeling, you know, after taking off some time. You know, have you reflected on what you want to do with 2025? Look, 2025, YouTube is paying you to advertise with them. YouTube is, like people are saying, is on easy mode for small creators. It's not about the big guys anymore. They're looking for you to do adverts with. Look, you don't need all this fancy equipment. You don't need it. It costs thousands. You don't need to have that. I've got light in here. You don't need to have that. You just got to have a nice light bulb if it's night time, for example, so it's not dark in the room, for example. But you know, you can do this. You can do this. I'm so excited because I'm seeing people are actually getting thousands of views a day, and they're making thousands in, you know, a week or in a month, for example. Now, wouldn't you be happy with just getting 1,000 a month extra income from, you know, just doing videos on YouTube? You don't have to get yourself dressed all fancy and put loads of makeup on and do your hair in a brilliant, you know, some people, they're just not even doing their hair. They're getting out of bed and they're just talking straight, and they're, you know, brushing their teeth while they're talking to you, putting cream on, for example. They're, you know, perhaps brushing their hair while they're talking to you. They're doing daily things that we do as normal, you know, so why should we be hiding that as if to say there's something wrong with that when there's nothing wrong with that? You go onto YouTube and you don't need to be putting all this makeup on and looking all fancy or anything. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. I'm starting to be myself. I love doing my walks every day. I want to keep fit. I want to do my cooking programs. I want to do so much because the world is our oyster. But YouTube is looking for you to create videos so that the big organizations can put adverts on your videos and then you can get paid. For example, you can get paid, and then you get a check every month. Well, not a check, you get paid in your bank account every month. Say the 21st of each month, you get paid. It can't be any better than that. And all you're doing is you're uploading a video once a day if you want to. You can do it twice a week. You can do it once a week if you want to. You can take it as slow or as fast as you want to. But I would suggest that you do it every day. 20 minutes out of your day. And it can earn you more than what you would possibly earn in your job. Now, I'm not saying quit your job. Stay with your job. You want to keep focused. You want to have that regular income come in, for example, because, sometimes it can be up and down and you don't know until you're really in a strong rhythm and you know how the algorithms work. And this is why I'm testing it out now. I'm doing videos to show you what I'm doing. You can do it as well. Once, maybe you can talk about your journey of setting up your YouTube channel. And I'll tell you about mine. My journey was that I didn't have a clue. I just heard YouTube and I was like, okay, let me get on YouTube. And I got these cameras and the camera would be facing me and then I would be talking about, my business. I would talk about me being a business coach and I would talk about how I can help clients who want to start a healthcare business or a business or, that type of thing. That's the type of videos that I was actually doing. But there's also this. YouTube is actually paying revenue to talk on YouTube. And the algorithms will point towards you because you're also talking about YouTube as well. Don't get me wrong, if you're talking about business, it's great, it's wonderful, you can do that as well. You got to think about, what is it that you're going to feel comfortable about talking about? Like me, I'm comfortable about talking about business and I go live. I do a live every evening, for example, on YouTube, and I usually talk about business, but I'm going to talk about some YouTube today, and that's what I'm doing here on this video. But tonight I've got my live, which I'm going to be going through talking about being a coach, for example, because I want as many people to be able to live the life that they want to live, for example, and not be financially strapped. And YouTube is helping you to give you some income, additional income from your daily work that you do that can help you to pay for things like a holiday. Imagine you could save that money when you get paid and say, right, I'm going to pay for a holiday. Maybe you haven't had a holiday for a long time of where you want to go. There's one lady, she went to Disney and she had amazing fun. It made me want to go. I was like, wow, because the last time I went to Disney was in 2017 and I didn't really get to go around so much because we were there for a short time, for example. But she was there at Disney. She stayed at one of the beautiful hotels. She had a lovely meal. She was going to all the different Disney theme parks. One gentleman, he's a YouTuber. They're going out buying a car today, cash, for example. They're looking at rental property as well. So YouTube can give you so much, providing that you put the effort in. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be disciplined. because it's not something you can do, like you can start it and then stop it. Look, I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. I've had a YouTube channel for over 10 years. And all of these equipment here, I don't need to have. You know, I'm talking to you through my computer at the moment, and my camera is a Razer. It's a OBS camera, for example, which is quite good. But I've also got my iPhone. I've got my iPhone here. And this iPhone here, I can just shoot a quick video and just talk about what it is I'm offering. For example, I turn it to one side and then I can just talk. And then I can then just go onto my YouTube app and then I can upload my video that I've done. You know, this is so exciting. I really want you to really take it on board and do your YouTube channel. And I want to be able to share this with you to so that we can all benefit from this, because YouTube, like they say, is on easy mode. Once you get sorted, you got to be monetized first. So you've got to really be doing those videos daily to get monetized, for example, as quickly as possible, to get the 1,000 hours, to get the 1,000 subscribers, to get the 4,000 watched hours, for example. Then you can be monetized, and then wow, you can just go for it. You know, you'll see me, I'm doing like 2, 3, 4 videos sometimes a day, plus I'm doing a load of shorts. But I wouldn't suggest you go into all of that straight away. Just do one video a day and just talk about your day in a life, for example, or talk about YouTube. How's your YouTube channel going? My YouTube channel it's so wonderful. I've had a couple of people subscribe today, and I'm so grateful, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. I've also got my membership here on YouTube, and someone's become a member on YouTube, so you can set up a membership channel. There's so much you can do. You can even sell your products on YouTube. If you're a business, you can talk about the business that you do and the people that you help. If you're a business consultant, for example, or a coach, for example, or training provider, for example, you can help people in that way. There's lots of different ways that you can be on YouTube, and you can have your ads playing on YouTube, so that then that way you'll be paid once you're monetized on YouTube, and you'll get on there every day and you'll be able to talk about what it is that you're doing. Like today, I've been, planning my podcast, which starts at the end of this month, and this podcast is going to be amazing. I'm so excited, and it's going to be here as well on YouTube. You can see that I've got a podcast channel here on YouTube, which is Living Beyond the Horizon. But, the podcast is going to really start at the end of this month. I'm doing recordings for that as well. And I'm just so excited because YouTube has opened up so many avenues for me. I've been doing this for 10 years. If you've just started though, you start small, take baby steps. You do one thing, and that is that you talk about your work, for example, or YouTube, what it's been like for you. How have you grown? How do you feel about talking on YouTube when you feel like nobody is there, but really people are there? They're watching. They want to see you, and they want to click watch, but you need to be able to keep them engaged long enough so that they stay on your channel. The longer that they stay on your channel, the better for you, because you'll get more ads on your channel, for example. And that's why I said, if you do like 20-minute video on YouTube, then you can have 3 ads on your channel, which will give you 3 times more of a chance of someone pressing, for example. This is amazing. 2025, the world is your oyster. You can turn that around wherever you are today. Turn it around and get on YouTube, no matter what age you are. Look, I'm in my late 50s. I'm ready to be 60 next year, this year actually. Oh my goodness. I'm ready to be 60 this year. And I'm on YouTube. I'm in business. And I've got so much to give. I've got so much to share. And, like I said, I'm here to take coaches on. You don't have to pay me. I'm not charging you to be a coach. Just drinking my water. Not charging you to be a coach, but all I'm asking is for a percentage of the work that I help you to get. I think that's a fair deal, but that's another discussion for another day, for another live. But today I'm talking to you, whatever age you are. If you're over 40, if you're over 50, if you're over 60, if you're over 70, if you're over 80, even if you're 90 years old and more, get on YouTube, because we cannot just rely on our pensions. And I'm referring to those of you that are over 50 that's looking about your pension, how things are going to go with it. We can't rely on just our pensions. Is it going to be enough for us to live on by the time we're pension age? So that's another thing. YouTube is very good at helping you to make revenue. So jump on YouTube now. Don't wait. Do it now so that you can get into, making money in about, 3 months time, for example. Some people are doing it a lot sooner. Some people like doing it in 60 days, 80 days. But, I like to be, realistic as well, because we don't want to put pressure on ourselves. Okay. So give it a go. Go to your YouTube. You're on YouTube here watching me, right? So start your YouTube channel. Start recording yourself 20 minutes a day if you can, or just once a week, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm not here to put pressure on you. Do what you feel comfortable with, because you can make this happen. You can make this happen on YouTube. YouTube are looking for small creators so that they can put their adverts on, because they've got businesses that need to put adverts on. So they need more people. It's not saturated. They need you. And the time is now. This is a new year. Let's make it happen. And it don't matter what age group you are. You can be on here as long as you're of age, of course. And you can make it work. People are doing it all ages. There's women my age that are doing really well. And they've moved and they're living where they want to live. Like me, I've moved to Cyprus, for example. And I want to be able to do this YouTube channel so that I've got longevity, like with me taking on coaches where I'm not charging the coaches, for example, because I want longevity. I want us to leave a legacy, and I want to help other coaches, and I want to help other businesses as well to grow and thrive. And I want us to all grow together. But I also want to tell you about YouTube, because YouTube is paying money, and that money can help pay for something, whether it's a food bill, whether it's a utility bill, heating bill, whatever. Get on YouTube. If you're in, look, I'm 60 this year, and I can say that I've had for 2 months, I've been paid from YouTube. It's £100, but that's £100 each month, November and December. That can pay a bill, for example. So get on YouTube. You only might need to only do one video a week for 20 minutes, 40 minutes. Some women that are in their 60s, they're retired or semi-retired, and they're doing crafts, they're doing cooking, they're just talking about their retirement life. while they're walking their dog. There's lots of things that you can do that is going to be of interest, and then the advert can be placed on there, and then you can be paid monthly, which will help you, especially if you're a pensioner, for example, because that extra income helps, as well as for anyone that needs to have additional income. It will help you. So take it from me. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, and I've only just suddenly the light bulb has just gone on. You see that light bulb behind me here? It's just suddenly just come on, and I've just suddenly had a aha moment that, hey, I can do this, and it's can be residual, because my videos from years ago, I turned them on, for example, once I became monetized, and I've got videos from years ago that's making me money, and it's residual. It's just evergreen money that's coming. So you look at my YouTube channel, I've got about 2,000 videos on there, but I'm going to be more strategic now, because I didn't, when I started this YouTube, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just knew that I wanted to get appointments for clients to book with me so that I can talk about my boot camps, and they attend my boot camps, my training. That's what I did originally. And I've been doing that for years, for example. But now I'm going to focus on doing YouTube as well. And I'm going to be strategic in what I'm doing. And like I said, I am going to start doing the vegan cooking, because it's delicious. It really is delicious. So I want to live for as long as possible. I want to be as healthy as possible, so that I'm here for my children and my grandchildren and generations and family and my clients and my friends. I want to be here for as long as possible and healthy. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol for about 2 years, over 2 years. So I'm keeping fit. I'm doing HIIT exercises, 20 minutes a day. Then I'm walking for an hour and a half a day, because I feel literally that I'm walking for my life, because I want to live. That is my wealth, life. I want to live long. So I want to be healthy, and I want to help people to be healthy, and for us to have the life that we want to live. And like I said, get on YouTube. Take it from me, it works. It's working. You'll see there's people making a lot of money on YouTube, and they're helping one another, and I want to help you with your YouTube channel, free, no cost, because I want us all to do well. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope that you've enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel so that you can get updates as well when I do a video. I am doing a live shortly as well, and I usually go live 7 p.m. UK time, which is 2 p.m. American time. Okay, that's if you're in New York or in Atlanta, for example. That's where I used to live, New York and Atlanta. So I've got family there as well. But I live in Cyprus now, because I chose to move to Cyprus, because I wanted to live in Cyprus 15 years ago. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful island. And it's it's amazing. But that's another YouTube video. So thank you so much. I'm glad that you've stayed and listened to the end. If you have listened to the end, God bless you, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. But get your YouTube channel, post a video, 20 minutes, and be consistent and disciplined, and do it every day. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay blessed. Thank you. Bye.